Hello and welcome to Expansion Revolution Nagas. Thank you so much for joining me. I am OJ Matiba and I'm continuing my discussion with you. This is part 3 of the last of how to end a year in a great way. One of the things that I think it's important for us to be able to deal with as we deal with this subject is to recognize that years are seasons. So they come in and they go. And it is important for us to allow, the bygones to be bygones, and things that happens in a particular area, let's not carry them into the other area. When you begin to become so aware that a year is time that God has given to you as a season it will start and it will come to an end. And when it ends, take up the good part, leave the bad part, and even the good part, don't allow them to become limitation of your expression in the next year. So today I want to deal with the last 3 of part number 3 of how to end a year well. Number 7, I think this is number 7, is that you need to learn to forgive. In a year that consists of 12 months, you would be hurt, you would experience some pain. Some people will rub you the wrong way. Some things will just create pain in your heart. One of the skills of doing life well is the willingness to learn to say, I forgive, I choose to forgive, I choose to let go. So one of the things that I'm encouraging you as you go towards the end of 2022 is choose to forgive what has been said to you. Choose to forgive what has been done to you. Maybe there are people who have done injustice. Maybe some of them have never turned up to you to say, I'm sorry. Maybe some of them would never come up to you and say, I'm sorry. They would never apologize. It's not even part of their qualities to apologize for things. So you need to take care of your mental health and of your spiritual life and learn to forgive, because God said you should forgive, and forgiveness works for you. So I want to encourage you, and I'm not trying to minimize the amount of hurt you've gone through, neither the injustice that you've gone through, but I'm encouraging you to learn that the science of forgiving is that it works well for the one who extends the hand of forgiveness. So please, in this year, if you have been hurt, relationship have become sour, you broke up with people, you are broken in your heart, things have not worked the way you have wanted to be. Maybe you are living in a conflict with your wife or your husband, you are failing to amend ways. Please don't be rigid to your own opinion. Choose to forgive and let go. Forgiveness heals, and one of the best way to end a year is to close all issues that have been in your heart and let them go. That helps. Number 9, if not number 8, is choose to save. Save what can be saved. Now, when I say save what can be saved, I'm talking, one, in the financial language, that in the progression towards a new year, you need to end a year well by making sure that you save things that needs to be saved. In other words, things that you don't have in abundance, things that you may need mostly in the new year. Please, as you end an old year, save them. Make sure that money that have to be saved for school fees are kept aside. Make sure that little that have to be kept aside, you put it aside. Learn the art of saving to ensure that you are keeping the progression so well. It is important, and that saving can also mean prioritize relationships and people in your life that you need to put them first. But let's save. Let's not allow the festive season to come to us as if it's an emergency, and then we consume everything and not plan for January that is coming. I think that is important. Here's the last one. I like it. It's powerful. Is that give thanks. The scripture says, give thanks in all circumstances. It is possible for you to thank God for the bad things that happens to you. Because you see, the attitude of gratitude creates a connection between you and God that equips you with mental tenacity to pursue the next projects that then you'd be able to do well. And that's what majority of the people miss in the act of gratitude and of thanksgiving. Why should we thank God when there are things that have not worked well for our lives? Here's the key. It's because gratitude is a point of connection. It's an attitude rather than an external preview of what is happening in your life. It's actually a point of connection. So thank God for everything, for the bad and the good. Here's the good news. He knows how to use all things to work for your good. As you end this year, trust God that whatever happened, accept it and work your way out of it, and believe God that He would use it for your own advantage. Otherwise, this is the end of our series on how to end the year well. I'm going to be starting another series, how to start the year well. Don't miss it. Please subscribe, like, share, and let your people in your life know about this podcast. Otherwise, I love you. Thank you for tuning up. Bye-bye.